Fellas, 2025 was a tough year for these boss chicks. You had all these women talking shit to you this past year, telling you they make their own money, they don't need a man, they are doing it, they don't need you. They're fine without you. They're making all this money. But this was a tough year for a lot of women. A lot of women lost their jobs. They were working a high six-figure job. They're making over 100K to 150K a year. Now they lost their job, stressed out. They're trying to find a job that pays them as much with all those benefits, and they're still coming up short because of the tough economy we're in. We're in a recession. The job market is crap. All these women that were talking shit to you saying, you're not on my level. I will not lower my standards. I'm a boss chick. You bring no value to my life. I need someone who matches my income, blah, blah, blah. But now they need you now. They got a car note, rent, insurance, all these bills are piling up, but they can't afford it on their own. So now they want to get into a relationship to split bills. Don't fall for that. Don't get into that. That is a bad deal. Especially these older women they've been talking shit for so long. You go on their Instagram and you think, damn, she got it like that. She's traveling all these trips she's been taking, but you don't know that she's living off of credit cards. She's maxing out all her credit cards. She's in debt, living paycheck to paycheck, traveling broke. You think she got it like that, but she don't got it like that. You got women who are looking for a sugar daddy right now. You got women who are on dating apps, using dating apps as if it was Indeed or LinkedIn, trying to find a guy to finance their lifestyle. Don't fall into that, man. Don't be weak. Stay strong. Continue to do what you're doing. Do not waste your money, time, and energy on these women. These women act like prostitutes, telling you need to pay for their time. What? Nah. Continue to focus on you, fellas. Continue to stack your money, live that single life, and have fun. No commitments. In 2026, no commitments. The only thing you're committed to is getting to this money. Don't waste a dime on these women. Let's watch these videos.
I'm ready for my partner in life. Like, I want a boyfriend not only because, I want to be loved, all the cutesy stuff, but man, life's expensive. I'm trying to go half on this shit. Like, let's lock in and we can be rich in like a few months. Who is trying to split everything with me, and let's get up. Like, I want to travel, and my friends half the time either be busy or they be with their little booze, or we can't never get nothing on the same. Like, I want my own little booze so I can say yes. Like, we're gonna travel, we can plan for it.
So she wants a relationship just to show off on Instagram. She wants to travel. That's the main thing. She's not looking to build. She's not looking to find a good partner. She's not trying to build something meaningful. She just wants to get into a relationship just for the lifestyle. Like I said before, women do not want you. They want the lifestyle. They want what you can provide for them. She's all for self. She's not for you. Now she wants to get into a relationship because she wants to go on trips. She wants to start splitting bills. She wants to make her life easier. That's the main reason she wants to get into a relationship.
We can afford it. It's always gonna be me and you, and we about to see the world. I just want to travel. Food is less expensive when you have someone to split it with. Like, let's go travel and eat good. Let's go start a business. But I can't just start businesses with everybody, so it's got to be somebody I trust. So like, why can't my man and I just be like, okay, bet, let's find a property, let's split it, let's get to it. That's why I'm ready. Like, I'm trying to do life, bruh.
Where the niggas at who paying bills? Cause I'm not doing this shit no more. Like, I'm done. I'm so fucking done. Now I see why these women out here like living good. What a nigga paying their bills? Like,
yeah, but okay, the women you see on she's being influenced by what she sees on Instagram. That's not her life. These average women, below average women, thinking that they're going to live the life of a baddie. These chicks on Instagram, these influencers who got sugar daddies and they're doing God knows what in Dubai. You know, these are beautiful women who can get that from these sugar daddies. But these below average women, they're not. That's not going to be their lifestyle. Their asses are going to have to work. And I'm sorry, but it is what it is. You're not going to get that lifestyle. She's trying to look for a dude to pay her bills. Like, you're an adult. Why? Like, she's acting like she wants to be a dependent. She don't want to work. She just wants to be lazy and not do nothing. But men are not signing up for that. That's a bad deal. And who, like, bro, you got money, bro. You really gonna pay for an average woman? You're gonna make an average woman's life easier. No. No.
They, because I'm not doing this no more. Like, the car insurance going up, I'm paying rent, I gotta buy food, I gotta take care of everything. I'm not doing this anymore. Now I see
And what
why
happened
people
to
say,
shame? It's like it's like these women begging on the internet, just putting out their business. Just what happened to shame? Like, wouldn't you be embarrassed to be saying this on the internet? I'm broke. I need a man to help me out in life. Like, but that's a woman for you. These women have no shame.
relationships and they're miserable. At least the bills paid. I'm not doing this no more. We're the niggas who spend money, who pay all the bills. Where they at?
Winter.
They're not here. It's just the internet, baby. Don't believe what you see on the internet. That's not going to be your life. Your ass is going to be having to work for a long time because you're just not that type of woman to get that. And I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Has arrived for so many women, and this is why you see an uptick in dating content and women talking about how the dating pool has piss in it, because they're in an economic bind. The economy is getting worse for so many women, and the bills still keep coming in, and they're just like, man, I need a man, I need some help. But you notice they're not saying I need a man for anything that a man would want, like in a woman, or in other words, for anything that a man would provide that he would enjoy. They are desperate for a man because they need economic help. But what's so funny is that what makes women think like this? What makes them think that all a man is doing is waiting to be the helper, waiting to be Captain Saba, you know what I mean? Captain Saba 304 or Captain Saba woman. It doesn't have to be a 304. Why do you think men are just waiting around to come save a woman? And how are you going to get in relationship with a man? That's going to determine if a man is going to be helping you or not, isn't it? So it seems to me that instead of women coming on here panhandling and complaining, why don't you make yourself a more desirable woman so that a man picks you and then he will help you?
Hey, ladies. One time I
He's
told
right,
a dude
'cause
that
a lot of these women are masculine and they're just too aggressive, begging a man just to help pay bills. The economy is bad. A lot of these women got laid off. Their bills are piling up and they need help and they're very desperate right now. Women need men more than the other way around. Men don't really need women like that. We get horny, we have sex, but other than that, we really don't need women for anything because women don't really build shit. They're not a team player. They're all for self. So these women are stuck in a bind and they need help. And I'm glad men are waking up and they're not dealing with this shit. So
when I get married, I want someone who is going to provide for me and pay all of these bills. Duh. He said something to the effect of, you don't want a man, you want a dad. You must not have a dad ever, blah, 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 blah. No, sir. I do have a dad. That's why I want that. My dad spoiled me to death and still does to this day. If I call that man right now and tell him I need some money, it's going to be in my cash out within the next 10 minutes. So you think I'm going to go from
just 'cause
that?
your dad spoiled you doesn't mean the next nigga's gonna spoil you. Just because your dad treats you like a princess, most men are not gonna treat this woman like a princess. They're not gonna give her princess treatment. She's acting as a prostitute. Just be honest. You are a prostitute. You know, your time pays, and you're only gonna give it up to guys who give you money. So again, you bring no value to a man's life. You're just an added bill and a liability. And with liabilities, you really can't really get that far with that type of person in your life. So men are checked out.
To being in a relationship with a man who don't do nothing for me? Does that make sense to you? Like, just make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's what a man is supposed to do, in my opinion. Now, if that's
but the
not...
times are changed. Like, women don't deserve that nowadays because you women are ungrateful women. You guys been used and you guys been ran through, demanding a man to see value in you. No, you treat yourself like a prostitute. Why would a man sign up for that? Like, times have changed. It's not like how it was 20, 30 years ago. The times are different now. Women don't deserve that nowadays.
How you feel, that's completely okay. There are plenty of women out here on the earth who do not believe that a man's job in a relationship is to protect and provide. Go find one of them and do whatever it is that dummies do when they get together. But if you want to be over here, it's gonna cost you something, sir. Sorry, blame David.
Yeah, and she's not getting that. Again, when women are on TikTok like that, they're not getting that. They're frustrated and mad due to the outcomes in their dating life. She's not getting that type of treatment. She still has to work, and she still has to ask her dad for money, because she's probably living paycheck to paycheck, and she wants a guy to help fund her lifestyle. She's not getting that. Most women are not getting that nowadays. And sweetheart, you got to look the part to get that as well. If you're not a baddie, you're not a 10 out of 10, you got to be a bad chick to get that. And these average women are not getting that. They don't deserve that type of lifestyle. And I'm sorry, men are success objects, women are beauty objects. You're not going to get that if you're a below average woman. You're going to have to work. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'll holler at y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.